right? Where you aiming at?
Like that one.
See, I watched him go in. He went down in here.
Awesome job, brother.
I get it.
My granddaughter Kendall, she was born with some major defects, and in the process of trying to correct those defects, she was paralyzed from the waist down at the age of 2 years old.
The disabilities that Caleb has is autism and ADHD and tremors. Caleb's normally backwards towards strangers that he doesn't know.
Brittany, she actually is chair-ridden. I mean, she is not able to do standing or anything on her own. She depends on us a lot. And Brooke, she is able to get around pretty well. She walks with a little bit of a crouch.
My son, he has autism, moderate to severe MR. He also has enlarged brainstem. We was told by doctors my son would never walk, talk, nothing like that.
She loves being with other children and playing the same as the rest of them, but you can tell by her face that she gets depressed when they run and play and she can't, because she has it in her mind to do it.
There's not a lot of sports or anything out there, so when we were able to do the hunting, we really took advantage.
And most of the time these kids get left out.
Somebody cares about the handicap and don't just tear them down, you know.
I was watching a hunting show with Jackie Bushman called Buckmasters, and they were doing a hunting show with handicapped kids. And I thought, man, you know, if they can do that, and down in Alabama, why can't we do that in Southern Ohio?
The hunt that we're doing right now was basically a dream of George McCalvin's, a bricklayer here out of the Portsmouth area. Saw that he already had this thing basically organized, not quite funded, but he had 50 volunteers, and I said, Union Sportsmen's Alliance is aboard right now.
Last year I was in Cleveland at a dinner with Nate, and he said, you know, we need you guys to be thinking of projects that we can do with a new program that we got called Boots on the Ground.
Our Boots on the Ground campaign is basically union members going out in the community, in the outdoors, and making a difference to the whole community.
I wanted our first event to shine. I mean, I really wanted to shine. So I knew Shawnee was beautiful. I mean, just look around. The rolling hills of Southern Ohio, beautiful lodge. I mean, beautiful lodge. I just couldn't think of a better place to have it. I mean, I think it was a perfect fit. That's why I picked it.
We're from the country, so hunting is a big thing. We've always wanted to, but it's always been kind of a safety thing.
Okay, we're going to hop it off to the side. The most important job of the day is to get everybody back safe and everybody have a good time. And we did an overview of general hunting safety, making sure that what we're shooting at is what we want to shoot at. Then we did an overview of the shotguns, specifically the shotguns they're using for, that were provided for them. And then we went to the range and shot. Everybody got to shoot a few rounds at the range at a deer target, and they had a ball. They all had a lot of fun.
Brittany was so excited just hearing the gun. Like when we did target practice, she laughed the whole time. I mean, that's all you could hear was her just being so excited.
A lot of these kids have never even held a gun, so Basically, we've got an instructor, we've got a parent, and we also have we'll call it their hunting buddy that's going to go with them tomorrow, see what they're capable of and what they may need help with doing. It's definitely something needed for safety, and we're going to do it right now.
And wrong.
How you feeling right now?
Excited.
Excited, like adrenaline's going.
I can't believe it. That's what me and her were talking about this morning. Man, we wonder how much this stuff costs. That's more than my 2 years yearly income, I'd say.
Start running these ones here back one at a time.
There's that possibility.
Yeah, we dropped off, I think, 1, and is that 5?
We had to make some special effort with these kids, which it's well worth it, you know. We had to truck them in and truck them out. You just don't walk them in.
I'm gonna get me one today.
They got me up on a four-wheeler, and my guy Joey let me drive. Like, before the accident, I loved to ride four-wheelers, and he let me drive it by myself out there. It helps me remember that a set of wheels doesn't set any boundaries on me, and I can do anything.
They got hardships. Sometimes they're hard to overcome. We want to help. And I think by doing this hunt, that we're helping a lot of kids that would never get an opportunity to go out a field and get a hunt like that.
The union is just that. It's uniting people, and that's what we do. You know, hopefully from this, you know, some of the communities can see that we're trying to get back to the communities that we're from, and you know, we want to do positive things.
We just sit in the blind and just waited.
That's part of hunting, though, right?
I liked it.
I liked it too.
You sure you're not ready to go home?
No.
You look like you're ready to go home.
Boots on the ground projects such as this are going to be the backbone of our organization. We're going to undertake conservation projects in areas that are being done by local tradesmen, and groups like the Bricklayers here in Southern Ohio and Northern Kentucky are going to lay that foundation like they lay foundations everywhere else.
I knew nothing about the Bricklayers, and they're one hell of a group of people to step up for the youth and do what they've done this weekend.
Every one of these kids is gonna remember this for forever. It'll be huge.
And what this organization does is reach out to the public. So I need you parents to understand that one reason we're together is because unions are good for your community and unions are good for this country. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Shop. What you hear and see on television every day are people bashing my brothers, my sisters. I was brought up not to believe what I hear, I believe what I see. And what I see around this room are people that reached out to your children and your families to make you have a better day.
This weekend was awesome. They just made everything accessible to us. We weren't on the sideline, we were in the game this time.
She had a good time this weekend. This was her weekend to shine.
My favorite part about the weekend was getting to know all these people. Since my accident in April, I've not really got to do much.
I don't believe that there's one thing that I can put my finger on that I can say that he has enjoyed the most out of this entire weekend. It would probably be taking off his shoes so that he could count on his hands and his toes to know all the experiences he had this weekend that are memorable to him.
It's a dream come true for me. You know, it's 5 years in the making that I'm happy. I'm so excited.
I want to say thank you to all the Bricklayer members and our staff for providing all this for us. It's really nice. They fed us good the other day, and got that they gave us guns to go out in the woods and shoot. And so I say thank you.
On behalf of the first annual Southern Ohio Youth Whitetail Hunt, we would like to say
thank you, Bricklayers and allied craft workers. Thank you. And see you again, Graham.